Now you've got a very interesting sort of, I guess, history leading into body talk, because you've been exposed to many different modalities and you've chosen this one. Can you give us an idea what your history's been like to arrive at this point of being an instructor?
Sure. I actually started off in my university days learning kinesiology and health studies. That's what my degree is in.
Okay.
You know, kinesiology is different than applied kinesiology. You actually learn about how the body moves. So there's a lot of science involved. There's you know, biophysics, biochemistry. So this is where my understanding of the physical body comes from. I have a very strong background in that. And also I took a lot of psychology courses, so the mental aspect. And then I later on studied massage therapy at the college that I later on was working at, because as I was going through the massage therapy program, I ended up also teaching in the program at the end. And when the administrative position opened up, they asked me if I would take that on. So I ended up being the program administrator for what was called the Centre for Complementary Health Education. And it's located at Mount Royal College, which is in Calgary, in Canada. And I was there for 9 years. Now I inherited the massage program and I was working on improving that, but I also added in all the other certificate programs that the college eventually offered. So we added in reflexology, aromatherapy, herbology, just a whole bunch of other alternative therapies. And as a matter of fact, people kept approaching me saying, look, I just learned this fantastic modality, you know, can you look at it and do some programming at the college level for this? And, you know, that I was used to doing that. And then one day this brochure came across my desk on body talk, and I read it and I went, oh my goodness. The philosophy of it attracted my attention. And also I thought, if this actually works the way this guy, this Dr. Veltheim says it works, he's on to something. Because I recognized immediately that he had reversed what I had considered sort of like a problem, an issue with all the other modalities. It didn't matter which modality, whether it was allopathic medicine or the massage therapy or aromatherapy, all these other ones. All the therapies seemed to indicate that you needed to have a person trained specifically in that modality who had all the knowledge. They made an assessment of the person who came in, like it was me then saying, okay, well, this is what's wrong with you. And then I would come up with the therapeutic the structure, whether it was in massage therapy, figuring out which order of which muscles to work with and know what the problem was, or in aromatherapy, I'd figure out which essences to be using. In allopathic medicine, it would be, you know, which surgery do you need, or which drug do you need. And so it was always the expert determining what the person needed and then applying it. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work. So here's this guy, this Dr. John Veltheim, saying that you actually ask the body what it needs and in what order, and then all the therapist does is act like an interpreter or you know, something like to actually figure it out.
And then work that system. Look,
it's amazing.
This is good stuff. We need to go to a break now. I'm speaking with Silvia Muiznieks, and she's a senior body talk instructor, and after the break we'll actually explain the tapping process. So we'll see you shortly.